perhaps the biggest draw. The Saudi Pro League come to Al Nassr for what is sure to be a keenly contested duel here between a club who certainly can't compete on budgetary terms, but they can certainly compete on the field and distinguish themselves. Slaven Bilic will make absolutely sure of that. His second spell in Saudi Arabia, and I know from his first spell, although it didn't go particularly well as he greets Luis Castro, his opposite number, he gained a healthy respect for the level of football in this country and also for the passion.
Well, you know what to expect when you play under Slaven Bilic or any of his teams, that they're always going to be hard-working, and he emphasises that on the touchline. He kicks every ball, so that's why Al Fatih have started the season ever so well. I think he's a really good manager.
Abdullah Al-Harbi leads the on-pitch officials, VAR in play. Sultan Al-Harbi and Saad Al-Subai are the two lead officials in the video booth. Let's look at the teams once more. Slaven Bilic naming an unchanged side this evening. They beat Al Ahdud last week 3-1, courtesy of a couple of goals from Christian Teo, the former Barcelona player. Jason Denayer will marshal the defence alongside Kasim Lajami, who sadly won't be coming up against his twin brother Ali, who is not in the Al Nassr squad tonight. Although two new faces are, Aymeric Laporte and Otavio make their debuts, so a fresh injection, given that they can be forgiven for feeling a little weary having booked an Asian Champions League group stage place only on Wednesday night. Alex Telles, incidentally, not available for this one. And another big name that's some way away from it, you may be wondering about, is David Ospina, the goalkeeper, who's still recovering from a long-term elbow injury and not available to Luis Castro, a coach of some pedigree, having worked at Porto, won a Ukrainian title at Shakhtar Donetsk, Rudy Garcia's successor with Al Nassr. So Al Nassr in their familiar strip. Al Fatih, despite being at home, are wearing their third kit tonight of all white. Slaven Bilic's side will be the underdogs despite their promising start to the campaign. What can they do against Ronaldo and co? Some early pressure on Conan. We're back to Nawaf Al-Akidi. And finding it not straightforward or comfortable to play out from the back. Mohamed Al Fatih eventually finding his way out to the right back Sultan Al Khanem, one of the scorers on Wednesday night. The opportunity to try and spring Sadio Mane.
See many times that run. It's a good ball from Laporte and a good run from Sadio Mane. You've seen him over his career make that run from out to in, but it was good defending there from Denayer.
You imagine the rotation for Luis Castro's team is going to be quite the thing for Al Fatih to contend with tonight.
Yeah, because the movement they've got in them forward areas, Otavio in the number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo, does he play up against Denayer or does he drop into little pockets? You can see him now, he's in little pockets and it's hard for defenders to mark him.
Do you resist the lure and create space for others as a defender? It's Al-Ghanim well forward, Mane making progress here, and finally away by Kasim Lajami, but not conclusively. And despite the potential weariness, Al Nassr really starting very brightly in business-like fashion. But this is Zelarayan, the Armenian international who hails from Argentina, to Christian Teo. Zelarayan is fouled. A bit of a release of the early pressure.
Yeah, I think it's going to be important, Al Fatih. They're defending their numbers, and Christian Teo, as you said, on the left-hand side, he's got bundles of pace. I remember him as a youngster. He is brilliant. He can pick up the ball and take you up the pitch. So he's going to be really important for them this evening.
Foul by Al-Kaibari. Opportunity here as Teo seeks to get in behind. Oh! And in the end, the cannon was kind, but that ricochet, as they say, could have gone anywhere.
And I said about Teo, he's got pace. He's just got that injection where he can slow down a defender and he just burst. He'd be disappointed with the pullback, you're right, but the defending wasn't the best then.
Oh, and Al-Zubaydi in a bit of trouble. And they've got men over here, Al-Nassr. Just forced wide a little. Oh.
Chance that is Dan, really good chance, good play. I think Cristiano Ronaldo just overhits the ball, but it's a good ball into the box. You see Latavia, he's probably the smallest on the pitch. He just gets in front of his marker, but he can't direct the header on target.
Oh, it's Abdul Rahman Garib popping up to good effect on this left-hand side. Mane starting out on that right side. Fatil under pressure. Can switch between left and right in terms of the central defensive positions, but with the Port in the side, there's only one position he's going to play.
And that's it, yeah. Left side of the centre half. He can play on the right, Laporte, because he's comfortable with both feet, but you're right, he's got the most natural left foot, so might as well play on the left side.
Stenaya. Come up against Cristiano Ronaldo on the international stage. Sadio Mane in the English Premier League. So you've seen up close what they can do to you.
Yeah, definitely. He's had a good career, Jason Denayer. Obviously a Belgium international as well, so he'll know what Cristiano Ronaldo and Sadio Mane, he'll know definitely what they can do.
It's Ali Al-Zubaydi to take the throw. Wearing the armband is the Moroccan Mourad Batna. Slaven Bilic has named the same team from the start now for all three games so far this season. Although I know the club feel there are some young talents on the bench, a couple of teenagers that have a chance of really knocking on the door in the coming months. They are a club that has to rely on the homegrown talent much more than some of the others.
Yeah, and that's the one thing, Slaven Bilic, he will give the youngs a chance, but it's not worth changing when you're winning games.
Al-Ghanem, and Mane. Ronaldo's pulled away and found so much space. But, can't quite find the target on this occasion. It was Al-Zubaydi who got the block in, and an offside flag up in the air.
Yeah, I think it's the first one where Sadio Mane picks out Cristiano Ronaldo. I think he just goes early, and as you see with the linesman now, so yeah, yeah, it's a tight one. I think his knee's just offside, so it's the right decision from the linesman.
Tight call, but not ultimately going to be a big one in the context of the game. Jakob Rinner not yet worried. Helped on by Ryan to Teo. Might have been tempted for a moment to unleash, but he brings Batna into proceedings here. Really fierce.
Good play there from Teo. He looks lively on the left-hand side, and Batman on this right-hand side, he does well. He gets half a yard, he flashes it, and no one can get on the end of it. But the two wide men in Teo and Batman, they look a real threat at the moment. They're causing a lot of problems.
It's Brozovic. Such are his personal physical resources, I doubt he'd be bothered a jot by 40-degree heat, but it's given away there. Batner.
They need to get possession. It's different with Al Nassr because you've got so much new signings. It takes time how you want to play, and other players coming into a different team of who you can trust on the ball, how you lend it. You always know with Brozovic, he can retain the ball because you've seen it in the Croatian team, and when he's played for Inter Milan, he's always good on the ball. Laporte as well. So it's getting used to your new teammates and the style of play, how they want to play, because the manager Castro could set them up differently from where you've been at. Some say Laporte's at sea.
Mane streaking away. Will be a corner. The challenge coming in from Abdullah Al-Yusuf, left back. Who is one of those homegrown players I mentioned.
Yeah, and that's what I said to you, Dan. It's good for these homegrown youngsters to play against these top quality players. You learn a lot from it, and it helps your growth as well in football.
Denier paying real attention to Ronaldo. It's away by Al-Zubaydi. Al-Kaibari. That's got him. Konan. Garib, who's replaced Talisca in the lineup tonight, who did score a couple on Wednesday night. Harrying there is, unfortunately, as far as Al Fateh are concerned, has crossed the line. And a free kick.
They have a good shape, Al Fateh, really good shape. You can see Al Nassr trying to move the ball with Brozovic, 1 and 2 touch in them midfield areas, and their shape's really good at the moment. That's down to Slaven Bilic as a coach. He sets that up on the training pitch.
Brozovic. Konan. Ronaldo combining with Garib. Konan. Advantage played there. Can gain a lot. And then a touch of frustration coming out from Otavio, who really was not too friendly to Petros there.
It's because Petros left a bit on him before, and he's thinking he didn't get the foul. I think the referee played the advantage, and he thought a bit of petulance there. Let me get retaliation there, and he caught him. But the dive from Petros is a bit theatrical, to be fair. There, I can say I wasn't like that as a player.
Well, Petros playing against his old club tonight. He was part of Al Nassr's last championship-winning side in 2019. Otavio. Brozovic to Ronaldo. Konan. Garib.
See how deep Ronaldo is. That's where Otavio or someone like Sadio Mane, he then goes through the middle. It's interchanging a lot.
Otavio, Mane. Created a bit of trouble of their own making here. Otavio to play it in. Ronaldo.
I'm thinking that maybe half a chance for Cristiano Ronaldo. You know how good he is in the air, really good in the air. Listen, he's about 12 yards out. It's a difficult header, but Otavio does ever so well. And I think he gets up a bit too early, to be fair. But they're the pockets where you want to see Otavio. That's why they spent that much money to him to be that creative player, to create chances for the likes of Ronaldo and Sadio Mane.
Chasing that, and a moment's discomfort back there. Scuddy, really keen to commit players. It's a fabulous run by Garib, and Al Yusuf in the end stepping in. Well, he's a young man keen not to be upstaged.
He was brilliant there from Gary. And you're thinking, when he gets into that position, can he pick out Ronaldo and Sadio Mane? He tried, but good defending.
Kaivari having a go. Brozovic. He's surrounded by some 30-something superstars. He's 26 himself. Ronaldo drags it.
Yeah, it's good play again. From Brozovic, a great little touch around the corner to Cristiano Ronaldo, and you're thinking, I thought he was going to give it back to him. You can see here, great touch from Brozovic, and then he's just looking half a yard there, Cristiano Ronaldo, to work the goalkeeper. This run from Gravi was outstanding. Look at his great control. He gets lucky there, but look, skips past him, and you're thinking, just delays the pass. He delays it. If he picks his head up earlier and give it to Mane, he's in on goal. Great run though.
Here's Denier. Petros. Al-Zubaydi. Picked off back there by Conan, the Ivorian. Alex Tellez not at Luis Castro's disposal tonight. That will be possibly a losing battle for Conan. Tellez has started 5 games in the Champions Cup, yet to make his league debut.
Yeah, he's got a good left foot. Tellez, obviously, when he was at Man United, didn't get the opportunities that he wanted, but when he was in there, he's got a sweet left foot and he's got a great delivery. And that's what delivery like, what Cristiano Ronaldo wants into the box.
Laporte. Sultan Al-Ghanem. Reed looking to exploit his speed. He'll bring Ronaldo into it, setting his sights again. Had company in yellow shirts.
Yeah, but you know what, Garib down this left-hand side, he's been a threat, Dan. He's causing all kinds of problems. I know we talk about all these superstars they've got, but he looks the most likely. And if we were to see a replay of that, Ronaldo, because he's so single-minded, he wants to score. If he just gets his head up, and it's hard to criticize him because he's such a top player, but he could have just slid in Brozovic and he had a free shot on the edge of the box. But who am I to criticize Cristiano Ronaldo?
He tends to deliver in the end.
Exactly.
Here's Brozovic with the kick, taking the low road. A bit of a frustrating night the last time he came here until the very last. Didn't feature when they last met, which was on the last day of last season. Al Nassr won 3-0. Brozovic. Konan to Garib. It has kind of kindly. The slip from the defender. Referee's seen a push. A disbelieving Cristiano Ronaldo greets that news.
He's not happy. He's never happy when nothing don't go his way, but I can see why, because it's good play down the left-hand side, and Konan gets across it, and he thinks there's going to be a touch. He kind of like puts his hand out and the back of Jason Denayer, but I don't think there's a big enough touch, but the referee sees that and deems it that is a foul, and Cristiano is not happy. He's only happy when he's putting the ball in the back of the net.
Al Youssef trying to get Teo in behind, and Al Nassr looking for the flag, which does come. It's 32, Christian Teo, but burst on the scene at Barcelona in the early days of his career. Did pick up a few medals.
Yeah, he was excited, and as a youngster, he had great pace, and that's the one thing defenders will tell you, and they don't like playing against pace. He scared defenders.
Trying to squeeze it through to Ronaldo. Here's Mane. Al-Ghanam. Oh, and into the side netting from Otavio.
Yeah, it was good play. Hernan down that right-hand side. It was a good, and he just whips it in, and you can see here, Otavio, it's a difficult skill. It's so difficult because he's ahead of the post, and he controls it well. And from our angle, we thought it was in, but yeah, he's unlucky to hit the side netting. But that's what you want him in that number 10 role, making them runs into the box.
Portuguese international. He is a Brazilian. Did make their under-20 squad, but naturalised Portuguese a couple of years ago. Putting that left foot to good use. Just too big an ask, fractionally, for Sultan Al-Khanem. Plenty of noise from those wearing the yellow.
Yeah, the fans get behind them. They do cheer. There is a lot of noise, in particular from El Nassr fans as well. They do travel in their numbers.
Passion should never be underestimated. Incredible atmosphere at Al Hilal last week, helped by the arrival of a certain Neymar. Brozovic. Break for Konan. Brozovic, and eventually the shot comes from Otavio. Suggests a deflection.
Yeah, he wants a corner. He's not happy. Ronaldo's not happy. Brozovic, Otavio, they're all going to the referee, and they're literally 2 yards away. So you can see here good plays from Konan, and Brozovic just sets it for him, and he's trying to bend it. It does look like it takes a deflection off the defender, but yeah, obviously they're disappointed. It wasn't a corner, but it's good play again from between the three players.
Possibly off the outstretched leg of Petros, who was trying to charge it down. Batna. Now to Teo. Ryan with a useful looking cross, an important header that by Konan, with Batna poised. A little flurry from the home side, who've been quiet for a spell.
Yeah, it was good play down the left-hand side, and you're thinking Batna was going to get his head on it, but you're right, that brilliant defending from Konan. And that's what they can do out Fatty, they can catch you on the break.
Otavio, Brozovic. And inevitably, eventually, Al-Ghanam makes his way onto the scene and provides the delivery, and Ronaldo doesn't make the most of it. Garib. Otavio back in there, and Denayer away.
It's a great ball from Sultan, and you're thinking, you're just waiting for the net to burst there. And I think Ronaldo doesn't time his jump properly. I think, Dan, if you get to see a replay, it's a great play, and it's all down that right hand side. Sultan and Mane are causing all kinds of problems down that right hand side, but I just think he mistimes his jump completely, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now Petros is in disagreement because he's been punished for that challenge on Mane.
Is he arguing? That's definitely a foul. I don't always agree with officials, but and in my time I didn't, but that's 100% a foul.
Well, it's confused even Marcelo Brozovic, the exact nature of the decision. It definitely is a free kick. Largely zonal approach. And it was Al-Fatil coming in at the near post. It is going to be an Al Nassr corner. Mane. Interesting. Al-Khaibari. Mane again. Conan. He's come out with it in the end. It seemed to be a losing battle for him. There's Ronaldo. Al Youssef.
You can see the pace of the game has just slowed a bit as well. You can see with the temperatures over there, you have to pick and choose when you want to attack at pace.
Here's Batna. Able to go on the outside.
He wants a but Rina, you got to give credit to him. It's a good save, but I think if Ronaldo looks back at it again, he'll be thinking it should be 1-0.
He has higher standards than most, and he'll be, I'm certain, feeling disappointed with himself. The first really close call of the night.
Yeah, and as I said it, down that right-hand side, Sadio Mane, the Sultan, causing a lot of problems, and you've seen Sadio Mane in many years just beat his fullback at ease, and it's a good pullback. And credit Ronaldo, because young centre forward, you go ahead of the front post, he held, he checked his run, and he's been doing that for many years, and he just couldn't get the right contact, but credit Rina is a good save.
Brozovic. Ronaldo. Otavio. Reed. Brozovic. Ronaldo, lovely flick, brilliant! Mane! Absolute delight. And they've really got this game in a vice-like grip now. On top for so long, now they have something to show for it. And And wasn't it wonderful to watch?
And that is why you pay big money for superstars like that. The touch from Ronaldo is outrageous, and the finish from Sadio Mane is brilliant. He's onside, looking at the replay there, but once he gets into that, I was thinking just slot it, but he just thinks it over Rina. It's a fantastic finish. But look at Brozovic, great ball into Ronaldo. The touch is fantastic, and the finish from Mane is excellent. But it's all about Cristiano Ronaldo's touch, and once Sadio Mane gets into that, he's got the confidence to just dink it into that far corner. What a fantastic goal.
Well, class and quality tells. And Al Nassr and Luis Castro got quite a bit of it.
Oh, they've got loads of it, to be fair, and that's all of their a lot of their top players there. The ball in from Brozovic is brilliant because he puts enough pace on it for Ronaldo to flick it around the corner, and that's what he done. The pace of the pass is brilliant. Ronaldo can first time it, and that's what Ronaldo does. That's why he's one of the best players in the world, and Sadio Mane does what he does, and we've seen it for many years. Great finish.
Well, that his second goal in the Saudi Pro League, having netted in the duel of former Liverpool favourites against Al Ettifaq. Well, Cristiano Ronaldo proving quite the creative, but waiting for his first goal of the season in the league, and it may come now. Is this Ronaldo's moment? Not yet.
No, and he's looking at the pitch. And you know what? On another day, Cristiano Ronaldo has 2 or 3 goals by now. But yeah, it's good play there by Otavio, and he breaks, and you're just thinking with his left foot, it does take a little bobble. I'll give him that. I've just seen the replay there. It does take a bobble, and he draws it wide. But they look in the mood at the moment. El Fati need to control it and take care of the football, because Al Nassr look good every time they go forward.
Otavio.
You know, Danny, he's the one, Otavio. He just gets into little pockets. You can see why they've spent a lot of money on him. He's the creative spark, and that leaves Mane and Ronaldo to play higher up instead of dropping deeper to create stuff, and that's where they'll be getting their chances.
Left by Otavio for Mane. Sultan Al-Hanem. Yusuf certainly been kept occupied over there.
You know what, Dan, you see in football now, important players always used to be my position, the centre forwards. Now it looks like it's the number 6s. And that is, you watch him tonight, Brozovic. Every time he gets the ball, he always tries to look forward, and he tries to maintain the ball or keep it ticking over. He's been important for them.
It's where the big money's going, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying, it is, yeah.
Ronaldo!
That first league goal is coming. It's definitely coming. All he has to do is keep getting in there, and they are getting good balls into the box. It's Sultan again down that right-hand side, and he does everything right. Well, he doesn't do everything right because it's not in the back of the net, but it gets up early. It's a good header. It will come. Is that a drinks break now?
Well,
temperatures are so
inevitably in the heat. There has to be a cooling break, and you think that Al Fati are rather relieved to have one. It's an opportunity for them to regroup as we relive the breakthrough moment.
Yeah, it's brilliant, and you can see there he's onside. VAR, he's well onside by a few yards, but it's brilliant. The touch from Ronaldo is fantastic. You got that vision, and he's probably looked before Brozovic has played that ball down. He's had a look and seen Sadio Mane running off his shoulder. Brilliant touch. Denayer can't get there, and it's an ice cool finish. It's a great finish because 9 times out of 10 you just slot that into the bottom corner, but he's dinked it over Rina, and it's a fantastic finish. The game really should be out of sight by now. With the chances Al Nassr have created in this first half an hour, the game should be over.
Well, I'm going to put you in Slaven Bilic's shoes. What on earth is he saying at this moment?
He's saying we need to retain the ball. We need to get the ball out wide to our 2 wide men and create chances. But they can't get on the ball. And there's big gaps in midfield now. Otavio is getting on the ball, causing problems. So these sit nice and compact to play on the counter-attack, which they were doing for the first 20 minutes. And now the game's opened up, and it will open up. And obviously there'll be tired legs, tired minds as well. So it's going to be difficult for them. But they can't concede. If they don't, they have to score the next goal. If they don't score the next goal, it could be a long evening for them. just watching. So I don't know how they feel out there playing it.
Well, Mendevka getting the benefit of an ice pack there.
It's difficult though, it's difficult because I think about these temperatures you have when you're doing pre-season, and it's really difficult to try and get you fit. But then to play in these conditions week in, week out, it is hard. It's humid as well.
Beaming smile from the coach, seeing the machine show the evidence of his oiling.
It's a mystery to me with Sadio Mane how it didn't work out when he left Liverpool to go to Bayern Munich. I thought he was fantastic, one of the best, and I think Liverpool missed him big time when he left there. But Bayern Munich's loss is our nassr's game.
He's 31, so he's still some very, very good years.
Tommy Dan is one of the fittest around as well. Looks after himself, he's in great shape, so he could play for many years.
Well, he's got very timely, very important intervention from Mendevka.
Yeah, it was good. But you know, when you were saying what was Slaven Bilic saying to them, but he definitely wasn't saying to play out from the back like that and gift it to Ronaldo and Sadio Mane, because you will get punished.
Denier in the nick of time there, but Mendevka hasn't really imposed himself or been able to impose himself in midfield at all, at least staved off what could have been damage that would have taken the game beyond them. But Icon has just had a few forlorn chases like that. It's a player who can score goals, given the service. 17 goals last season tells you that. You should remember the fact that last year it was only a 16-team division. It's been expanded to 18 for this season, so 34 league matches this year, just 30 last. Brozovic. Ronaldo. Header from Lajami. Brozovic.
Just makes the game look so easy. That Brozovic just keeps it 1 and 2 touches. Sometimes the simple pass is the best pass, and he makes the game look so easy.
Hesitate to call it a last hurrah for Croatia's golden generation builder. What a great World Cup they have, not too far from here. It's a privilege to watch him up close there. This is Teo. Didn't quite have the beatings of Al Fatih.
Out here does ever so well. I've been impressed with him on the left-hand side, but great touch, and he just stands the ball up. It's a fantastic cross, but I don't know how you can leave someone's of Ronaldo's stature with a free header from there, because you It's just a simple header for him, and he deserves it because his all-round play has been brilliant. But Sultan down that right-hand side, that has been outstanding. What a ball that is! That is saying to me, go and head me into the bottom corner, and that's what they do. And it is a mountain now.
Everest.
Even bigger.
Well, he had to wait till the very end when he came here back in February. Frustrating first 37 minutes, although a beautiful assist. Now his name is on the score sheet, and while we will rightly flag up the importance of him getting his first league goal, it is his 7th of the season already in this, only his 8th start.
Yeah, he takes everything. Free kicks, penalties. He's the main man there, isn't he? And he does deliver. He keeps delivering every time. You get crosses into the box, I said it many times. I've been saying it all evening. He'll score goals. I know he's missed a few, but he looked sharp. He said he played like 48 hours. He still looks really sharp. Looks after himself ever so well.
Ending up on the deck, but referee playing advantage, and very keen to take exactly that. Mane, Ronaldo on his feet now. What's he going to do with those feet? Well, in the end, he forces a corner.
It's good play. I think the front four have been outstanding for Nassr. They look a threat. They look like they're going to cause problems in this league this season, in the Saudi league this season, because they're just they're brilliant. The play, the intricate play that they've got between the four of them is outstanding.
Different routine. Laporte up there.
Just can't get hold of the ball, El Fati, and that's the disappointing thing. In this heat, now you have to have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 passes to keep the ball. Takes the pressure off the defenders. Jason Denayer and his teammates are just going to be defending. And as you say, when you're comfortable like that, you just want to keep getting the ball to the front players and saying, go on, don't cause problems.
Here's Laporte. Brozovic. Mane. Getting involved a lot deeper. Here's Ronaldo. Sultan Al-Ghanem. Mane. Off Denayer. Petros wanted a bit more time than was comfortable.
Good player, Sultan, on the right-hand side, the right fullback. He's impressed me. He doesn't play like, well, he does like the modern-day fullback because he gets up and down and causes problems. But you know what? His delivery into the box has been spot on every time he's got into good crossing positions.
Part of the Saudi World Cup squad in Qatar. Getting themselves up the pitch too often. Brozovic with a good-looking delivery. Denayer stretching for it.
It's because they're panicking every time they get on the ball. They're just clearing the danger. Instead of getting 1 or 2 passes away, they are panicking. It's just coming straight back at them.
About as far back as we've seen Sultan Al-Ghanem in the last
right.
half hour.
He's playing like a right winger, hasn't he, Dan?
Al-Ghaibari, this is Konan. Garib, those dancing feet.
He's impressed me, Garib. He's been outstanding on that left-hand side. You can see the rest of the players know he's got ability. When you train with better players, your game instantly gets better. Look, Conan does well. Garib there, great for feet. It's just his finish at the end of it. Maybe he should try and bend it into that far corner, but he's been really positive in this first half.
What a thrill it must be for him. Bit of an icy glare there from Zalarayan. Players on different wavelengths. Nothing seeming to work for them.
No, not at the moment. I think Slaven Bilic will want to get his team in. Either make a few changes, but say to them they've got to be better in possession in that first half and pick the right passes. That's the difference between the two teams at the moment, decision making.
They did beat Al Akdoud in the last game. They got a notable draw against Al Tawan, who beat Al Nassr. But it was not one of Al Nassr's better days.
No, definitely. They look like they're clicking at the moment now, anyway, that's for sure.
Plenty of other business to think about at the start of the season, and their first league game came just 2 days after the Arab Champions Cup final. Zalarayan. And he has got a free kick.
Yeah, I think he dragged Laporte out there. And once a yellow card, I don't like seeing that because players nowadays shouldn't be doing that. Let the referee the game. But yeah, he's done ever so well. Great little correct time there, and Laporte has done it. Has to make it happen.
So some potential here. Right before the break, minimum of 5 added minutes. Opportunity to get a ball of quality in. Zalarayan is their set-piece expert. Idolized the great Juan Roman Riquelme. In the end, the goalkeeper able to show a safe pair of hands.
Get on the pitch, but I'm really confident. Good set pieces coming to the box. Can he be brave? And he definitely was.
He had that alarm.
Good ball in, and his touch is good, but you can see he just goes.
Argentina for the World Cup. Brozovic. Possibly been blessed with an extra run. Otavio. So it's an Alganem and Denier behind.
Just wants, so doesn't wait. He just.
Yeah, not a moment to wait and find out.
He headed to. Played a few 2-0 already, going into the half-time break if they can hold on. Conan is good defending. He does ever so well to block the shot.
I think they can stand firm at this set piece. Sadio Mane very interested in proceedings here. Not quite the calibre of delivery they were hoping for. And it may well be that their chance to get something on the board at the end of this first half is gone. Although here come the white shirts. I'm feeling I might have spoken too soon there, but able to see it through.
Yeah, Naf, the goalkeeper. I think when you've got a minute to go or 30 seconds, you don't need. I know you want to play out from the back, but it's a hospital ball to Laporte. He's got 2 players beside him. Maybe just clear your lines and get up the pitch. Half-time whistle's going to come.
Well, imagine you got that ringing in your ears. This is what we do, but you've got to do it at the right time.
Yeah, the right time, exactly. You have to know when and when to play out from the back. And that was the wrong decision there. And now you can see there, the coach Castro saying, get up the pitch. It's nearly half-time. The whistle's going to go. We'll take the 2-0 lead.
It is a 2-0 lead at the break for Al Nassr, and that first league win is in sight. That first league goal has come for Cristiano Ronaldo after a period of some frustration and missed chances to add to the goal he beautifully made along with Brozovic for Sadio Mane. Half-time here, Al Fateh 0, Al Nassr 2.
fabulous finish. Karim Benzema is up and running in the Saudi Pro League.
Initially the ball was wrapped into N'Golo Conte, who took a fantastic touch, and then Karim Benzema starts the move with a little over. Now he's driving forward. He knows that Romarinho's to his right hand side. Brazilian cleverly tucks it back into the path of Benzema. Goalkeeper's really unsighted, so it's a nightmare for the keeper trying to spot which side Benzema goes. He just opens up the ankle there and closes the ankle off right at the last second to produce it into the top corner. Goalkeeper stranded.
And a fabulous show of solidarity between the captain and one of his colleagues. Benzema gives him the penalty, and goodness me, does Hamidallah take it?
3-3.
Traore spotting Kwanmi, finding Kwanmi. Well, he's still going. His shot eventually blocked away by Omar Key. Low shot on target. Which wasn't a bad effort by Ali Al-Sakan, but straight at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that was the problem with the strike. See him lurking on the edge of the box. In an ideal world, you're trying to find a corner there. It was too central.
Well, the report out of Merseyside today, pretty emphatic that Mohamed Salah is not for sale, but just imagine if they were able to add him to this side. Here's Romarinho. Hamidallah. Romarinho, it's three! The celebrations will be cut short, though. Not sure they've spotted the offside flag, but we have.
There shouldn't be an offside. Romarinho starts it. Oh, it's very, very tight. Hamidallah plays the ball back into Romarinho, so that's the player that's going to be checked. That ball there out to Hamidallah.
The VAR have had a look and confirmed that the assistant's flag was correct. Very fine margins, but offside nonetheless. N'Golo Conte. Oh, how about that? How about that from Hamidallah? A party piece to put the gloss on a sensational first half from Al Ittihad.
They work the ball into a wide area, cross being stood up towards him, but still, once this is flighted in, it's all about the technique and look at this skill. See the reactions, I think, of Benzema once he finishes that. Benzema was just winding up to take a shot on as well. This is a long way back now for Al Riyadh, 3-0 down at half time.
Maybe an opportunity here. Here he is on the ball, the Spaniard. Musona.
Good hit, good hit. He had no other options really. Wanmi found him with a little ball around the corner. He's isolated up front, so he thought, I'll take the shot on. It's not a bad hit.
Sizing up his options, and there are plenty of them. Lovely ball to Coronado. Benzema busting a gut. Benzema getting the touch. Denied. Romarinho. Good goalkeeping by Campagna.
It just goes to show that when you watch that move and you watch Karim Benzema in full flow, he's not in this league to drift. Look at him busting the gut to try and get forward. Coronado puts it on a plate for him. It's just very, very good goalkeeping. Twice actually from Campagna. First one the save from Benzema, the second one from Romarinho.
Well, a collision in the middle. And how's the referee viewed this one?
Penalty.
Has he pointed to the spot? I think he has.
He checks his shoulders. Yeah, he trips his ankles.
Salah Al-Abbas has only just come off the bench, involved in the thick of the action. playing a part in earning his side a penalty. Now, who's going to take it is the big question. It is Al-Abbas off the bench. Saved! There will be no consolation, and it looks like there will be yet another clean sheet for Al-Ittihad.
No, it's not a great penalty. I fancied him as well. Scoring 2 in the game before, his confidence must have been high. It wasn't a great pen. Wasn't in the corner. Great save from Groha, guessing the right way. You'll see by this angle there, it's a poorly struck penalty.
I think, Don, it wasn't just the goal that made it 3-0, it was the nature of the goal that made it 3-0 that effectively decided this as a contest, if indeed it was still in the balance then. Here's Benzema, there's Al-Amri, and there's number 4. 2-2 for him.
You can see Benzema there looking across the line, he's onside. Now he's got the defender 1v1. What trick does he want to go to? He stands a great ball up. And Amri there on his left foot, even from that distance, can't really miss. You just got to make sure the connection's true. It's all about the work of Benzema. Great skill, great awareness.
I certainly won't dampen the mood of the fans who've been in fine balls all night. Why not? It's been a performance of champions, absolutely irresistible in the first half. Al-Ittihad, that's when 3 of their 4 goals came. A first in the Saudi Pro League for Karim Benzema, who played a great part in a sweeping, fabulous team move. 2-0 from the penalty spot, Hamad Allah's first of the night. After Benzema ceded the kick to him, Hamad Allah made no mistake. And then the pick of the bunch, the overhead in first half added time, 3-0. They were in the comfort zone throughout the second half, even a
see if there's any news in the coming days about that. Harvey taking up station at the back. Well, it looks a thankless task for Al Fateh. A couple of fresh faces, including Batir on the ball here, introduced into their back line. They've got to reacquaint themselves with the ball and try and keep hold of it when it does end up in Al Nassr territory, because that's something they've singularly failed to do for any great length of time.
No, you're spot on, Dan. That was the biggest problem with Al Fateh. They struggled, Al Fateh, in the first half of just keeping the ball. They were a threat in the first 10 minutes, and you were thinking that Tello could cause problems on the left-hand side. He looked really lively, and you're thinking, who else can cause problems with him? But after they conceded the first goal, they just went to bits. So I think Slaven Bilic has probably looked at it. I think the denial one would be probably an injury, because I think he organised stuff and defended quite well in that first half.
So, Al Harbi, 26 years of age. He's not a callow newcomer by any stretch of the imagination. And he has some early work to do in his second half stint.
Yeah, he showed good pace there, because Sadio Mane is not slow, and he had to make a last-ditch tackle, but done well.
So Al Yusuf has to go another round with Sultan Al-Khanem in the second half at left back.
At left back. Does he ever get tired? That's what you got to think. The Sultan, especially in this heat, the way he's just kept going up and down, you're thinking, slow down. You know, 5 or 10 minutes where you just sit in your position and chill out. But he's been non-stop. He's been relentless.
You imagine he's having the time of his life, putting balls into the box for that lot to attack.
Yeah, of course he is. He's saying, he's going home telling everyone, I set up Cristiano Ronaldo today.
Well, I'd imagine if you'd said that would be even a possibility for him 2 or 3 years ago, he'd have laughed at you.
Of course, definitely. Probably would have definitely laughed at you. But, dreams do come true.
Al-Khaibari, Brozovic to Mane. And on he goes, Sultan Al-Khanem. Foot down on the gas, and here he is. Garib, Mane, Brozovic. So he's making himself available down this right-hand side, but it's Al-Khaibari in possession now.
Yeah, I think Conan's tried to get down that left-hand side, but it's been more Sultan.
Garib, another terrific run. Oh, again, it just doesn't quite go right for him at the last.
Nice, great close control from Garib on that left-hand side. And Mane is a brilliant little touch like Cristiano Ronaldo did to set him up. He just couldn't control it.
Conan. Mane attacking it, but Al-Harbi is there, the substitute. That seemed to be a painful one, momentarily at least, for Sultan Al-Khanem in the central position for a moment. Al-Khaibari. Conan. Otavio's flick. Petros. It's so difficult for Bendebka and Petros to make any sort of impression on the game.
Yeah, they've been overrun in midfield. You're right. They've got a free in there, and they are getting overrun at times, and it's causing problems.
Little flick by Otavio, Mane. Petros did step in. It's a good effect there.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Down that right hand side again, Sultan into Otavio, brilliant little flick, and Sadio Mane just takes a big touch, and the defender gets back in there. But the football from Al Nassr has been outstanding so far in this game.
Petros played a team that were worthy champions for Al Nassr 5 seasons ago. Must be wondering just how good his timing was, though, at the moment.
Yeah, bad timing. Proper bad timing, that.
Saeed Batia. It's one to chase, at least. Batna, who has made an impression in fleeting moments in the game. Brozovic. Inevitably, Sultan Al-Ghanem. Otavio. Arib. Brozovic is arriving on the scene. Ronaldo keen to take over, but he couldn't take it with him when he went.
I think maybe was doing too much and Ronaldo was getting frustrated. He just wanted a simple pass, but he's enjoying his football. They're all enjoying their football at the moment.
He's only made 3 changes to the starting lineup tonight, Luis Castro, so you imagine he used his bench to full effect.
You're spot on, I think, because having played 48 hours ago, it's hard. And in this heat, and you're going to probably have another game in 3 or 4 days, it is really difficult.
This round of pictures is pretty hot on the heels, and they're the first yellow card of the evening. It's shown to an illustrious face.
He's not happy, Brozovic, but he did pull him back, and I think the letter of the law says it is your yellow card. You're never happy when you get whooped.
Al Youssef. Might be the first time he's crossed the halfway line.
Yeah, first time I mentioned his name.
Saeed Batia. And Harvey forward. There's the pull of the shirt that resulted in Marcelo Brozovic receiving that yellow card. Al-Kaibari. Laporte. Garib. Otavio. Garib. It's Petros mopping up. Blessed to look up and see many obvious routes forward, unfortunately for him tonight.
No, it's hard. They've not stretched the pitch enough, caused enough problems. It's been so easy, even when they are in possession, they can't get out of their own half. It's been really difficult to get up the pitch.
Petros, a player of pedigree, Brazilian. He's won the Brazilian title with Corinthians, played for Sao Paulo, Real Betis in Spain, was a regular in the top division there. Garib. Oof. Well, in the end, safely into the grasp of Brinner.
Bit of showboat there by Garib. Maybe could have just reversed it to Otavio, but he tried a clever little back heel. And you can see like they are confident, but I think the coach is clapping them there because he wants them to keep the standards high. Because when it gets so easy, you start showboating. And you could go tonight, you could go and score 3, 4, 5 if you really wanted to.
Is there an element for a player like Garib looking around him? Well, we'll see what happens here. Garib has been sprung here. He's onside and an opportunity for Ronaldo.
It's brilliant from Garib. I knew you were going to answer something like that. It was great timing, to be fair. But you know where it starts again? It starts from Brozovic. I think Brozovic's ball in the ball around the corner is fantastic. You can see here, look, he picks the ball up here. What a pass this. Garib's run's fantastic. Out to in run, bends his run, and it's brilliant. And then you can see here, as he got the composure, he sure has, gives it to Ronaldo, says, get your second of the evening. But fantastic play. Brilliant.
Coolness of head from the youngster, and the old hand with a very straightforward finish for him. And as a contest, it's well and truly finished now.
Yeah, I think that is game over. And I've just said to you, it depends how many goals you want to score. Does Cristiano Ronaldo want to get a hat-trick and then put his feet up? He'd be telling the manager, I'm not coming off now though, I want my hat-trick for sure. But Garib on that left-hand side has been brilliant. And I think you're going to ask, these young players will only get better when you play with better players than. And that this youngster, Garib on this left-hand side, Sultan on the right, been outstanding.
So 3-0, and it's not a flattering scoreline.
No chance. They've been outstanding. I think they'll go. It could get 4 or 5. You don't want it to get for Al Fatih. You don't want it to get out of hand for them. But the way Nassr have been on the front foot and the manager Castro on the sideline clapping his hands, wanting more, then you know as a team, especially as centre forward, you want to get your goal tally up in games like this.
Well, the Al Nassr supporters did witness them beat Al Fatih 5-0 when they were marching towards the title back in April 2019. And Musa, the Nigerian international, you may remember, with a couple of goals that day. Well, just a little shaft of light here for Al Fatih.
Yeah, he's a bit late there. He's not really been in there on Nassr's half. Touring the whole match, have they really? Done a few times in the first half, registered one shot, which I don't think was on target. I think it was a good block from Conan, so it's been difficult for them to create chances.
Ryan plotting. It's down to him. Down to the last man, which was Saeed Batia.
Batia had to get it right there. It was a 3-on-1. He did. It's probably the one place where he didn't want the ball to go to, but Batia had done ever so well, defended well. And you can see there, Slaven Bilic is not happy.
We've not seen him often, but when we have seen him, he's been shaking his head.
Yeah, he's not been happy. His team have been nowhere near good.
Here's Albaraikan. Ryan, can he bring it down? It's very coolly dealt with that by Mohamed Al Fatih. When he's had to defend, has defended very adroitly. This is Garib. Ronaldo, you know what he wants to cap the night?
That match ball, that's what he wants. Another one. He's probably got too many. Don't know where he's going to put them all.
Here is Ronaldo. Oh, Petros intervened in timely and effective fashion. Well, that's the referee's job. Whatever Murad Batna has to say about it.
It's a foul, and then he wants Brozovic to get a second yellow card, doesn't he?
Well, it's one of the old hands, Al Fatih, Mohamed Al Fuaid, who made his debut back in 2009.
His movement there is brilliant for the goal. It's as if you're watching it as a young player. The way he just bends his run from out to in, it's fantastic.
Bendemke, who we've not really seen, will be replaced by Al Fouaid at the heart of midfield. Longest serving player over 300 games. Here he is on the ball, looking to make an instant impression. Sadiq Al Hassan also coming on. Here's Batna. He's asking the question, and we do of course have VAR if there is anything untoward about it, as he is reminding the referee.
The referee knows there's VAR. Yeah, Batna,
Doesn't need that kind of help.
Yeah, you can see here he does what. I'm not too sure. I think he's actually looking for it. If you can see, nah, not for me. It's not a penalty. No way. I don't think that'll be seen. He's looking for it. He's the one leaning into corner. So that I think the check will be over very soon.
Well, they've given it sufficient scrutiny, and the game can go on.
He's getting nervous now. I was thinking, don't go over to the money.
Here's Abbas Al Hassan out to Batna. Just the Al Nassr intensity dropping a little, which might open the door. But it's Sultan Al Ghanem. Oh, back to the day job for a fullback for once.
Yeah, he's doing it. At least we know he can defend as well, to be fair. But yeah, you're looking at it, and El Fati will have an opportunity now, because El Nassr will get tired. Some of these players have played a few days ago, and it is difficult in this heat. So that's where the manager Castro will be looking. Can he utilise his bench?
Substitute will be straight into the book. Abbas Al Hassan has come on for Petros, the part of the midfield. Fresh pairs of legs at the heart of that midfield, where they've had a very difficult night. Al Fateh.
Yeah, you can see why he's strengthened it in midfield, because they've been overrunning it. It's been so easy for the likes of Brozovic, Tavio in that number 10 role just to cause problems.
Well, contrast at the opposite ends of the age spectrum. Al Fouaid, experienced campaigner, 33. Abbas Al Hassan, 19 years of age. His brother Ali plays for Al Nassr. I mentioned there's two sets of brothers split between these two squads. Sultan Al Ghanem. Oh, and arriving late was Otavio. I think he was denied by Ronaldo in the end.
We know he wants the hat-trick, but he's not meant to stop others from scoring. But nah, it's good play again from Sultan down that right-hand side. A really good ball, and Otavio coming in at the back post, and I think it just hits Ronaldo, goes to safety.
Batna, Albert Ican. Maybe the first opportunity for him. Kept his head. Oh, and an opportunity which is wasted by Zelarayan.
It's a great opportunity from Zelarayan. It's brilliant. It's good play. Really good play in them front areas. But the ball eventually comes to Zelarayan here. Good save there, and he should be hitting the target. He should at least be working the goalkeeper, but his technique's all wrong, and he glazes over. And that was a great opportunity. I did say they'll create chances through Al Nassr being tired, and that was a great opportunity, but wasted.
So the goalkeeper put to work here. Oh, it wasn't actually the defender.
Yeah, I beg your pardon. Sorry, Cristiano.
Oh, I thought so too, but it's Kassim Lajami who was in the way doing his job. Well, they say the camera never lies, Clinton.
It never does lie, does it?
Vardy just feeling the heat in a different sense, a bit of pressure on him, which has not been the case too often.
I just think when you've got those experienced players like nassr have got, it's always going to be difficult. They know how to manage games as well.
Well, if you didn't know Al Nassr had played 2 days ago, you'd think Al Fatih had, if you were asked the question.
1,000,000%. I definitely would have thought that, because they're the ones who've looked tired from minute one. But Al Nassr have looked really strong. Even in the 65th minute, they're still going forward and attacking.
Laporte. Conan did just keep that in. He took his eye off it for a moment. Otavio. Lajami able to see that one out. It's his twin brother, Kassim Lajami, and Al Nassr. Ali wears number 78. He's not in the squad today, although he has played in the majority of the games actually this season.
It must be an injury.
Now Teo involved. He's barely been involved, but now he has a chance to show his mettle. Oh, it's a terrific driving run. Al-Khaibari in the right place, but Al-Baraikin lively still.
You know, it's good play from Teo. You know why we haven't seen much of him? Because he's having to chase Sultan the whole game. But that's what he can do. It's a great little step over. Sultan's beaten, and you're thinking there, can he get on the end of it? It's good defending in the end.
Teo, it came off Al-Ghanem, who's kept him so busy. Salhabi, the centre-back. Too much of a stretch for Al-Baraikin. Nareeb. Coming round to the quarter mark in the match. Miss Castro hasn't been tempted yet to get the cotton wool out.
You're thinking now, with the games that you played previously, it could be that time to take people up, but the one you would want to take off to rest his leg is Ronaldo. But do you take him off when he's got 2 goals down? Exactly, no way.
I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end
No way.
of that look, never mind the words.
Exactly.
Nareeb is in behind. Now Ronaldo trying to fashion a chance. Abbas Al Hassan, the 19-year-old, wow, looks up and sees Ronaldo.
It's Kareem again, though. He's been brilliant on that left-hand side. He runs in brilliantly. He doesn't just hug the touchline. He makes really good runs, and out-to-in runs are really causing them problems, Al Fatih. And it's another good opportunity. He deserves a goal. His play this evening has been outstanding.
Laporte. Ronaldo. And again. Away from one. He can afford to be philosophical about it.
Yeah, it's a great bit of skill, and he's obviously looking for the penalty at the first look. Great little flip-flap there. Goes through the defender's leg. It's brilliant. Then he wants the penalty there. I don't think he'll get the penalty for that, but great skill from Cristiano Ronaldo.
It wasn't a great challenge though.
No, it wasn't. He misses the ball, because I think the ball's away from him. That's why he might not give it. But it wasn't a great challenge. I think if he's in control of it, he might have gone and had a look at it.
I don't think it's going to be a great bone of contention at the end, given how much in charge Al Nassr have been.
Yeah.
On another day, he'd been hopping mad about that.
Oh, of course he will. Definitely.
It's Conan. Mane, Conan, they're in behind again. Ronaldo! The flag, it would have intervened, and has intervened in any case.
Yeah, it's good play between Conan and Mane. I think just goes early, Conan down the left-hand side, but he's shocked that Ronaldo don't hit the target there. I know he was offside, but he didn't know he was offside.
Got a double, Ronaldo against Al Hilal in the Arab Champions Cup final less than 2 weeks ago.
So he's scoring goals. This is his first couple of league goals, which is it's a confident booster. You don't just want to be scoring them in the cup, but as I said, you'll get loads of goals this season.
Plenty of real premium goal getters. And it was interesting to see Alexander Mitrovic and Karim Benzema get off the mark yesterday. Al Ittihad chasing Mo Salah as well.
Yeah. Some top strikers have come over to play. Obviously, likes of Benzema, Mitrovic. They've scored goals at every level that they've been played at.
Otavio, Sultan Al Ghanem in many ways the man of the match. Otavio, and here's Ronaldo. Brozovic.
It's good play again. Sultan to Otavio. Otavio stands it up to Ronaldo. Ronaldo, I know he's thinking, I can volley it here, but he's thinking, I control it. Great first touch and lays it to Brozovic. And you're thinking with his technique, even though it's on his weaker foot, he'd be hitting the target. But good play from Al Nassr again.
There are 4 clubs with more might than most financially in the Saudi Professional League this season, but doesn't mean that it will necessarily be a closed shop at the top. It's worth making that point.
I've always said, you're right, Dan. I've always said, listen, you can have the most money ever. Can you buy the best players? Yeah, you can, but they have to gel together. If you can't gel together, and as I said, the underdogs come up, play against world-class players. They raise their game.
There's certainly investment available from other sources for other clubs that can help them push those who are expected to be the best all the way. Back now. Conan seemed to hit him pretty hard, he didn't give it a second thought. Ronaldo moving it on neatly. And Yusuf was travelling a bit, taking it all in his stride. Otavio a little aggrieved, and on go Al Fateh to try to make an inroad. Zelarayan has a little bit of space to work with.
He's had 2 good opportunities, Zelarayan, in this one. Listen, that's half a chance, but once he comes onto his left foot, you're thinking just work the goalkeeper and hit the target, but high and wide again.
Well, there will be a touch of relief. Effort saved. And that's Sami Al-Naji who is going to come on.
Looking at the clock saying, how long have we got left? And they're just taking off Brozovic here because obviously yellow card and obviously playing the 2 games, and he's not getting any younger, but been outstanding.
his risk management. Very sensible substitution from Luis Castro. Gives an opportunity for the Saudi international, who's come through the ranks at Al Nassr. Rare set-piece opportunity here for Al Fatih. This is Teo. Looking up and seeing a lot of yellow shirts in that penalty area. Zela Ryan. And Harvey. Said Batia. Break kindly for Vatner, losing battle in the end for the skipper though.
Yeah, he wanted a foul, but Laporte makes a mistake, but then defends nice and strong and aggressive. He's defending it.
Teo nearly stole it. Al-Kaibari.
His energy level is ridiculous.
A move for the return, but quite made to measure on this occasion. This is Al-Fuhaid. Christian Teo scored the two of the three against Al-Akhdud. Their first win on the board. It's a challenge from Al-Fatih.
Knows what he's doing.
So we have
Cooling.
a second cooling break. And well, the fluid welcome, the fluidity of some of Al Nassr's football, a joy to watch.
Yeah, it's been outstanding. That's the goal of the game for me, because the team move was brilliant and the finish from Sadio Mane, outstanding to be fair. But yeah, they're cooking up front at the moment, and then Ronaldo gets his goal. Brilliant ball in from Sultan. Ronaldo had a famous celebration. Everyone loves copying. So brilliant. And then another one, a tapping. Good play from Garab on the left-hand side. A really good running. He just gives it to Ronaldo and he has a tap-in, but you've got to be there in the right place at the right time. People say it's easy, but centre forwards have to be in the right position. Too many times nowadays you see centre forwards doing too much work outside the box. That's where you're going to score your goals, inside the box, and that's where Ronaldo scored both of his goals this evening.
Mane we saw come over and just have a little glimpse at the fourth official's watch. I think maybe an element of him feeling the heat a little.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's a hot one out there and it's humid, and so yeah, you're looking at it, you're thinking how long to go, and then he's probably reminding him, are we going to have this call in? Need a drink.
Well, they needed this. You shouldn't underestimate that. There was, I know they've had other irons in the fire in the last couple of weeks, but we shouldn't underestimate the pressure on this team to deliver with the names, and they certainly have after 2 defeats.
Yeah, you're right. They have to deliver. They've spent a lot of money, brought in world-class players, so there'll be huge pressure for the manager to deliver as well, and his group of players, and they've certainly delivered over the past week.
We should point out that with the draw that Al Hazem got earlier today against Al Fire, they did actually start this game, Al Nassr, in the relegation zone, so, which is not where we expect to see Cristiano Ronaldo.
Definitely not.
All that means after, well, part of the third match day.
Yeah, they'll be climbing that table now after this result.
Ryan's delivery, and he's not a bad defender either.
especially with his leap that he's got. He's one of the best leaps I've seen in the game. He's brilliant in both boxes, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So what does Slaven Bilic come away from this game thinking?
It's a difficult one because they've had a good start to the season, but sometimes you got to hold your hand up and say you're playing against better opposition of quality defenders, and and that's been the biggest test. I think that it's been a struggle for them, but it'll be disappointing with them in possession this evening as well.
Here's Teo. What an opportunity for Zelarayan, and well, it won't go right for him. Absolutely thudded the post.
Zelarayan, he's had the three best chances, I think, for Al Fati in this game, and this one's the best one out of the lot of them. He's gone for too much power.
Mane!
That's what happens. Now, at one end, if you don't take your chance when you're playing against world-class players, you get punished at the other end, and it's brilliant finish, and he does the Ronaldo celebrations.
Well, he won't mind, but you could see that near thing at one end produced a real sense of fire about Al Nassr on the counter here. And Sadio Mane sticking it away beautifully to make it 4.
And Garabi again down that left-hand side. Great little ball, and it's a good. He picks him out. He picks Sadio Mane out, and the header's fantastic. Mina in goal's got no chance. What a fantastic that header. Head it back where you come from, and it's a fantastic header from Sadio Mane. He's had a really good game as well, but Garabi on that left-hand side, been outstanding. Absolutely a joy to watch him this evening. That's a big opportunity. And that's where you get punished, and that's the quality. If that falls to Ronaldo or Sadio Mane, it's in the back of the net.
Well, a bit too much power, you sacrifice a bit of control, don't you? And you will say he's really unlucky there. Maybe if he kept a cooler head, he scores.
Yeah, they would say that. That's what people. But you know what? I can understand why he's gone for power. It's because it's bouncing. It's not on the ground. Because I would have said side foot that into the bottom corner. But he has gone for power. But maybe into the far corner would have been the better option. But he's had the 3 big chances that they've had this evening. You probably wanted to fall to one of the centre forwards.
Hassan Hassan. This is Teo.
Another one, he's been disappointed, and you thought Teo in the first 5-10 minutes, you thought he could be the real asset for Al Fati on that left-hand side, but they've struggled, and yeah, 4-0, everyone would look at that and say, is it a fair result? I think it is a fair result, with the chances Al Nassr are created.
Mane, well, we talked about Ronaldo hat-trick hunting.
Yeah, it still looks like he's ready, he's still going after. It depends, does he take Mane off, does he take Ronaldo off? Good luck, manager, if you decide to do that, Castro.
I know what the marginally easier option might be, but it's only marginal.
Marginal, yeah, probably Mane. He's probably been sitting there on the bench waiting, saying, come on, Cristiano, get this hat-trick so I can rest your legs, but it's not happening at the moment.
Tambaraikan stayed on side despite the appeals. Well, actually, no, he didn't.
5 minutes later, he gets the flag up.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. That's has been the difference between these two sides.
Yeah, it's been real quality down there. They've showed their quality on us. I was surprised when I was watching it covering this game that they've not won in the league yet. But you look at them, how they played this evening, they've been outstanding, especially the front four. They've caused all kinds of problems. And Sultan down that right-hand side has been outstanding.
Al Ittihad and Al Ahly are the 100%ers at the moment. The league is going to be a good league. It's going to be tight. It will go right down to the wire because there's a lot of top teams in there that have added quality to their teams. This is still giving away 6 points to those two teams. So they are playing catch-up. Actually, those back-to-back defeats have been over 2 years since they'd suffered that fate in the Saudi Pro League. Here's Abbas Al Hassan. The young gun goes for it. Oh, and it might fall this time to Zelarayan, and it must be, but it isn't for Al Baraikan. And when they have had the chances, they have wasted them.
Al Baraikan, it's a great opportunity for him. I don't know how he's missed it. It's brilliant. He'll be reliving this all night when he's trying to sleep tonight. I just got to control it. He's leaning back, his technique, and it's great play. It's good play, and can he pick him out? Yes, he can. And look, he's just leaning back, and you know what, Dan? He thinks it's already in the goal. That's why, and now he's not hitting with any conviction. He's already in his brain off celebrating. I've been in situations like that before where you're off celebrating, and you've got to make sure you pull it in the back of the net. Golden opportunity.
Well, that has worked. Well, no, that's actually going to be Garib, who's been a real star, along with Sadio Mane, who is replaced. And Al Ghanem and Garib and Al Ghanem are the two that you would pick out that have thrived amongst the established stars. Khalid Al Ghanem coming on as well. They've put in some mileage, those two.
Yeah, Garib, I think it's gone off. Sultan's gone off, and I think it might be in the third one was Sadio Mane might have gone off as well. So I'm still surprised how the experienced Cristiano Ronaldo is still on the pitch. Well, I'm not surprised, but I would have rested him because there's a lot of football and they have a lot of games in a short space of time.
Well, delight with his contribution, and no wonder. Fresh blood provided by Ali Al Masood, another teenager. His debut against Al Nassr back in January of last year. They're players that are just coming to the boil, very young, but almost ready to be important figures for Al Fateh as the season progresses.
Yeah, you're going to need the youngsters to come on and express themselves. It's a long season, they have a lot of games, so they'll get their opportunities. And it's all about learning and playing against world-class players as well.
Ayman Yahya. Khalid Al Ghanem. Confirmation of the Al Nassr changes. Khalid Al Ghanem. Kaibari. Useful looking run. Ayman Yahya. This is Conan to dig it out. Khalid Al Ghanem. Ronaldo! Well, the whistle already gone.
He didn't know that though. Another good opportunity for Cristiano Ronaldo. Good play, good header back, and you're thinking, you're just waiting for the net to bulge. But yeah, it's another good opportunity for Cristiano Ronaldo, but he was offside.
Just pointing to the flag, that's why I missed.
Yeah, as soon as he missed, he said, no, I knew I was offside. That's all good strikers do. They just say, no, I already knew.
Well, there was his chance, perhaps, to get the hat-trick before he's withdrawn. There's more action as Al Nassr look to use their final window to make a change. Left it pretty late in the circumstances to make their first. There's Al-Akidi. He's been there when called upon. It's a problem for Al-Baraikan. And Otavio, who enjoyed his debut.
Yeah, he had a good debut. He created a lot of chances. Probably unlucky not to get on the score sheet, but really can be really pleased with his debut.
That's why there was a bit of pain for Firas Al-Baraikan at the end of it.
Yeah, he collided with the goalkeeper.
Abdelmajid Al-Sulaim has come on for Otavio as we head into a minimum of 7 added minutes. And they really cannot end swiftly enough for Al-Fateh.
You know what the ref could have said? Spoke to both managers and said, "I lad on no time," and both managers I think would have took it and shook hands and walked off. Because Al-Fateh, you're getting nothing out of it. Al-Nassr, you've had a hard week, you've been really tired.
Hard work continues with the next round of fixtures the other side of the weekend. So there's not much time for a breather.
The game's come thick and fast, so yeah, you've got to just rest, recover and go again.
Al-Sulaim, Al-Kaibari. Potential here, that's rather overcooked. So now after Bouchal's cross initially. Oh, and a deflection. The shot from Ayman Yahya, who's caught his toe, I think.
Yeah, he was just stretching. Great touch, and then yeah, he's just stretching. Good defending, but he just gets caught.
Back of the knee, problematic. The man who's just come on.
Medics has already said we need to make a change.
His presence is not going to be a lengthy one. He is a youngster through the ranks. He's 22, has already broken into the Saudi national team.
For a stretch, I say, it must be a bad one. Must have overstretched, because I don't think it's initially the contact. Is it when he comes down? Because he's feeling the back of his knee, you would then be thinking he's feeling his ankle.
It seemed initially like it was merely an impact problem.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. But
I say merely, I mean...
yeah, I know what you mean, but when you're saying a stretcher, but now he's just... maybe he will be alright, who knows?
Well, it's a sad end. All too brief for Ayman Yahya. Making every effort to make it as comfortable as possible for him.
See, I said this shouldn't have the 7 minutes.
Unfortunately, injury time is the right description for Ayman Yahya. They're not able to replace him now. Ronaldo's still in there hunting. That's a foul by Al Najeh. It's not been crucial to the outcome of the game, but Al Baraikin, from purely personal point of view, wanting to rack up the goals, I know what moment he's going to be reliving all night.
Of course.
When it's threatened to happen, it just hasn't happened for Al Fateh. I'm not saying it would have been a different game, because they've come largely when the game was already over, but here's another foray. And when the intensity and the purpose of Al Nassr has dropped. Bouchal finding Sami Al Najeh, and now Bouchal, and there it is, as simple as that. He couldn't walk away disappointed, could he? He has the hat-trick.
He was always going to get his hat-trick, wasn't he? He's in the right place at the right time. That's what centre forwards do. They're in that 6-yard box and they're wanting to score goals, and he just put it in at the back post. It was good play though, really good play down this right-hand side. And Ronaldo's just holding his run. You can see him at the back post, and the timing's brilliant, and that's what good strikers do, and that's why he's world class. Brilliant. They're the best goals then. The tap-ins are the best goals. For me personally, they are the best goals, because that means you make good movement to get in the right place at the right time.
And he's there so often. The supporting cast have really played up to him tonight as well. And he's enjoying the fact that they are as well.
Yeah, he's enjoying it. His celebration, they all love his celebration. And he's a worldwide superstar, isn't he, Cristiano Ronaldo? Everyone adores him. So, hat-trick for him, outstanding.
Some running repairs for referee Al Harbi. I don't know quite what occurred there, but a bit of a kit problem. But there you go, and it has been every bit that emphatic.
Yeah, they've turned it on. The big players have turned it on tonight for Al Nassr. They've been outstanding from minute 1 to the 97th minute that we're going to be going into. They've been excellent. Their application's been brilliant. You can say played a couple of days. Would they be at it? From the first whistle, they definitely have been at it.
A little extra time on top because of the injury and the goal. Sulaim. And Nawaf Bouchal, a fresh-legged right back. The stars shining for Al Nassr. They came here winless in the Saudi Pro League this season. They leave here with 3 points and a performance to give them real heart. A hat-trick for Cristiano Ronaldo, a double for Sadio Mane. 3 points on the board. Al Fateh 0, Al Nassr 5. Well, it looked for a fleeting 10 minutes or so that this would be a real contest, but any ideas in that direction were swiftly put to bed. Al Nassr took a grip on the game, and Brozovic, via Ronaldo to Mane, made it 1-0.
Yeah, that's the goal of the game for me. The pass from Brozovic, the touch from Ronaldo, outstanding, and the finish from Mane was even better as well. But the touch, look at this, it's beautiful from Cristiano Ronaldo, and great finish, great little thing from Mane into that opposite corner, fantastic.
Well, Ronaldo came here having scored 6 goals in the Arab Champions Cup, but none in the league. He got his first there. Great work from Sultan Al Ghanem, a real star tonight at right back.
Yeah, Sultan has been excellent, and it's brilliant from him. Look at him, when he picks the ball here, can he pick an area? Yes, he can, and he picks out Ronaldo. And Ronaldo, I can't for the life of me know why Al Fateh are leaving a superstar like Ronaldo 6 yards out with a free header, but that's what you want as a centre forward, in the right place at the right time.
So half-time, 2-0. Garib, another start down that left-hand side, keeping his head to feed the old head to make it 3-0.
Yeah, brilliant from Garib. A great ball from Brozovic, and he could have been young. Where he's a youngster, he could have gone for himself because he hasn't scored, but he says, no, I'm going to give it to Ronaldo, the captain, and he has a simple task of just slotting it into the net. But brilliant from Garib there. Outstanding play.
So he had his double and was hunting the hat-trick. But they were being threatened because the intensity had dropped in many ways. At one end, the shot from Zalarai smashing the post. I'll use another word. There was a real sense of fire about this counter-attack.
No, there was, and if you don't take your chances, you get punished, and they just break it. And it's another great ball, and it's a brilliant header from Mane, because there's not a lot of pace on that cross, to be fair. Once he digs that out, the header from Sadio Mane is fantastic. So yeah, it's a fantastic header from Sadio Mane, and that's the break, and that's the margins in football. You get punished, you don't take your chance at one end, you get punished at the other end. But brilliant header.
Two brilliant but contrasting finishes from Sadio Mane, and Garib involved in making it two. Quite the night for him, even though he didn't get on the score sheet. But Ronaldo was not to be upstaged. Mane had clawed it back, and it was 2 each for them. But then the hat-trick fed here by Nawaf Bouchard.
Good striker's nowhere to be. He's locking out that back post. He was never going to get substituted, even though we were thinking, could he get a rest? But no, he wanted that hat-trick, he wanted that match ball, and he just locks out the back post. It's good play down his right-hand side, and he just lock out that back post, simple tap-in, and yeah, it's been a brilliant night, brilliant week for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, two other matches taking place at the same time this evening. Earlier today, Al Fire and Al Hazem drew 0-0. 1-1 for Al Shabab and Damak. They're still both seeking their first win. Now Toon, who have made an excellent start to the campaign, indeed beating Al Nassr 1-up against Abba in that one. So an enjoyable night, not for Al Fatah, but certainly for Al Nassr and Cristiano Ronaldo. From Daniel Mann and Clinton Morrison, it's a very good evening to you.